What's going on, y'all? The Pook Junior Master Executive 8. Man. So as you can see from the title, this is what you should be doing while you're retaining your seed. Retaining your seed is a part of the Material Manifestation Mastery Program. If you wish for your manifestations to happen quicker and with more control of your overall life, because it's like controlling this one area. I'm telling you, man, controlling this one area literally spills over into every other aspect of your life. But you're going to be tested. Like the minute you say, I'm holding my feet, see but blank, the universe is going to go, okay. And man, I pretty much overcome the porn thing. That's not really an issue anymore. But the women, man, they be looking. Boy, man, I'll be like, I get to start to answer my questions and I'll be ready to start picking her brain. I just think in the back of my mind, like, what did you say you was doing? Oh, this grind time, right? This focus on building time, right? This, you ain't worried about, yeah, I heard what you said. And then you see that fat ass walk across and that shit went out the window. Keep it real, out the window. But yeah, I mean, I didn't fold. You know what I mean? And by fold, I mean like I didn't pursue it, like really, like I didn't really pursue. But yeah. So this whole video is about what you need to be doing while retaining your seed. You know what I mean? You need to be using that energy, because if you're not using it, it's going to be expressed anyway. And more than likely, if you're not using it in the higher chakras, it's going to be expressed in the lowest one. You know what I mean? Which is not like I said, it's not bad, but especially if you make a decision, especially if you make a decision that, really save that for somebody you want that connection with. You know what I mean? It's going to sometimes be difficult, you know what I'm saying? Because like even just biologically, like the eyes just catch certain curves. Like literally our eyes are like attracted to curves. You know what I'm saying? So like that's going to happen. And like it's in those moments to where it's like, all right, like what are we focused on right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, to tell you the truth, I don't even know if I really had the time. You know what I'm saying? Like really. But I want like I said, I want that connection. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the universe is going to test you. Like, do you really want that connection, or do you just want to hit? You know what I mean? I want both. You know what I'm saying? But like, what's more important right now? You know what I mean? So these are things that you need to be doing while on your retention journey. You need to be exercising. You need to be doing some sort of exercise routine. You know what I mean? Whether, I don't really care what it is. It just needs to be vigorous, and it needs to be, need to sweat. I would suggest like lifting weights. You know what I mean? That's been my pretty much my thing. Weight training. Another thing that I've been doing is yoga. Yoga really helps you. So like specifically the asanas. I forget what the technical term is for the actual physical movements, because it's like 4 pillars. But the one with the specifically with the asanas, that's really helpful because Your body is a lot of our bodies are really like really tight. You know what I mean? And when you start stretching out in these different poses, you'll start to feel that energy release. You know what I mean? You'll start to notice you actually have more energy. You know what I mean? So that's another thing I do. Um, so with just those two things combined right there, you'll notice the sexual energy is way more easier to control because it's being moved around. You know what I'm saying? It's being spread throughout the body rather than just sitting there in the sacral. You know what I'm saying? So another thing is meditation. I've recently been practicing a meditation regularly, not even that long, like literally like five. Sometimes I push myself to 10 minutes. Like you'll be surprised how difficult it is to sit still for 5 minutes. Like I'm so serious. Like just try to just sit still. Don't do nothing. Just sit still for 5 minutes. Sit still for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Um, what else? Working on my diet, working on getting away from mucus forming foods. Um, that is a it's been a process. You know what I'm saying? Cutting out the junk foods. You know, still eat junk food. There's a few things, junk foods I'm cutting out. The coffee, and that's pretty much it. Besides the little chips I be eating, coffee, candy sometimes. Other than that, I pretty much eat a pretty clean, basic. Like my diet is very simple, very simple. You know what I mean? It might be something as simple as some quinoa, some chickpeas. You know what I mean? I got me a juicer. Yo, I'm telling you, juicing is the bomb. Like if you ain't never tried juicing, like grab you a juicer. Man, I'll be experimenting with that thing, man. One day I threw like a onion, threw like a half a onion in there with like some ginger and like some kale, fruit. You know what I mean? There's a certain food combining that you want to do. You don't really want to mix everything, but sometimes I'll just be experimenting. And that I tell you what, that combination right there had me feeling funny. My stomach was like, "What the heck is you doing up there, man?" But anyway, yeah, the juicer is a great way, man. Great way. If you, for whatever reason, find it tough to eat your fruits and your veggies, grab your juicer. Throw your fruits and your veggies in there, and you can get it down. You know what I'm saying? Like you cut out. I mean, all that eating time that take to eat and prepare and all that. You cut that time in half, man. So you really got no excuses. Like I'm about to get me a food processor next. You know what I'm saying? That way, like anything I got to do all that chopping for, boom. No, if I want to make a sweet potato hash brown with some onions, you know what I mean? Out of this vegan cookbook I got, man, I could do that without having to sit there and chop up all that. I mean, basically, I'm trying to cut out all my excuses for not eating healthy. You know what I'm saying? Um, try not to eat out all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like cook your food. Um, and yeah, so eat healthy. So what's that? What we cover? Exercise. Like I said, I don't care what it is. I would prefer weight training. Weight training really get that energy moved around. I mean, and progress it. Like be lifting heavier. Like challenge yourself. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like once you start challenging yourself, you start actually seeing that you're a lot stronger than you thought you were. You know what I mean? Like just try it. Like wherever you at, just throw some more weight on there and just see. Like, oh man, I ain't know I could lift that. Saying so yeah, you got exercise, um, some form of because yo now meditation, breathing. I do breathing exercise. I kind of do this all in one. You know what I mean? It's kind of like yoga, breathing, mantra, meditation. Like that's kind of like all in one. Giving thanks, gratitude. You know what I mean? I keep me a gratitude journal now. You know what I mean? I just write down some things I'm grateful for. Like just doing that alone puts all of that combined puts you in a good space. I try to do that before I even do anything. And like I kind of like that's kind of like my ritual now. Like I don't honestly, like, I don't care about anything else. That all of that stuff has to happen before I start my day. You know what I mean? Just to kind of, because I know, all right, this is going to put me in a better headspace before I get started. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, you got your days off too. Make sure you're taking days off. You're not working out every day. I mean, let's just, do you. But rest. Make sure you're getting your sleep. I used to sacrifice rest. I don't do that no more. I mean, now some people, they can go. I'm not like that. Like I find that I'm more productive when I'm rested than when I'm like trying to push through tiredness. Like I'm not productive at all. And plus, it'll help you manage just everything easier. I mean, when you got good rest, you know what I'm saying? Plus, especially if you're exercising, your muscles recover when you're asleep, not when you up and active and moving. Your muscles are not recovering. You need that recovery time. You know what I'm saying? When you're asleep. You know what I'm saying? So me, I mean, I ain't gonna say you gotta get 8. I ain't gonna say how much you gotta get, but get enough. You know what I mean? Because everybody's different. Get enough so that you feel rested. You know what I mean? Um what else, man? So yeah, what we all go over. We want to working out, yoga, breathing, meditation, giving thanks. I mean, whatever mantra you got for the day. Um, rest, diet. Excuse me, y'all. And I would make another suggestion, right? And this all depends on you. So, like I said, if you really want to only have sex with women that you have a connection with, you know what I mean? And you really want to hold to that, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that because like I haven't even really been like I guess pursuing that. So like it's not really a priority. So because you don't really know you have a connection till you like really start talking to somebody. I mean, it's crazy. Talk to somebody today and like, huh, she said the same thing that I be saying all the time. And I was like, yo, it is very refreshing to talk to a woman that got a brain. And no, I don't mean like educated, like school. I mean like a spiritual brain. You know what I mean? A spiritual brain. That was very stimulating. That was exciting. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I'm curious. You know what I'm saying? But I asked myself, hey, what are you focused on right now? Right? You focused on building up your foundation, right, Dana? Right? So what we gonna do now? This is my suggestion, right? If you ever find yourself in that spot where you just, you know what I mean, like I'm telling you, if it may happen to you, it may not. You gonna start, man. These women gonna start looking real good, and you gonna mess around and be like, man, next. So yeah, I seen that. Just look good. I'm gonna knock her right off. You know what I mean, I'm gonna come right at her neck. You know what I'm saying? Like you find yourself going there to where you start, you know what I'm saying, pushing that connection thing to the side to just get off. You know what I'm saying? Just like, look, I'll figure out the connection later. Like, I just want to get off. I would say find whatever it is that you're working on that choose like maybe your hardest challenge that you have like right now. Like I know for me, my hardest challenge is diet. Like I'm gonna keep it real, man. Like I be, you know what I mean? I be trying to will it now. I have been doing some subconscious programming, you know what I'm saying? And it's definitely, I can definitely see the differences. I've been getting a lot more stricter on my diet. I can see it. Like I can see the progress. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting closer to where I want to be. So now it's just time to take that up another notch and use that energy. You know what I mean? That's starting to wander, starting to become focused on the goal and bring it back. And let's focus on the hardest challenge that we got. You know what I mean? Let's use that energy on the hardest challenge that we got. And that's to get this diet thing under wraps. You know what I mean? Because, once you get that to a certain point, once you establish certain habits, they become permanent. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get certain habits established, they become permanent. Like you don't gotta keep doing it over. But it's that initial maybe 21 days that's like difficult. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it like when you're changing the pattern, it's difficult in the beginning because you've been doing this thing for so long that it is unconscious. It's not even, you don't even think about it no more. I mean, you'd be surprised how many things you do throughout the day that you don't even really think about because they've been subconscious programs just running in the background the whole time. And it's not until you try to stop, or not necessarily stop, because that's the thing. You don't want to stop something, you just want to replace it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not until you start to replace those habits with good habits that you start recognizing, like, wow, like I didn't even think about that bag of chips. I didn't even think about that candy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think about that call. I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's running in the background. So anyway, take that energy, that energy you see it starting to become unfocused, and go ahead and put it on your toughest objective. You know what I'm saying? Do the best you can with this. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was it. That was really the one point I really wanted to get across is when you find yourself starting to, you know what I mean, you kind of set a value for yourself, you set a standard for yourself and you want to hold to it, you find yourself starting to stray. And look, hey, if for whatever reason, man, I'm telling you, for whatever reason if I end up feeling somebody, like I end up doing what I ain't gonna beat myself up about it. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get right back on like where I left off. You know what I'm saying? But like I ain't gonna lie, I've come so far in this journey, you know what I mean, to where I'm just like, man, like if you can, like, I love challenges. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, if you can just push a little bit, you know what I mean? This spirit man talk, yo, if you could just push a little bit harder, like you gonna get that. Don't worry about it. But look, if you could just push a little bit harder, we can overcome this challenge. You know what I mean? All this energy that you done got stored up and moving around, yo, let's use this. Let's use this to overcome this challenge right here. You know what I'm saying? Like let's use this the time. You know what I'm saying? Like this very challenge right here is the time. Why you think all these women is popping out the woodworks? The universe is testing you, like, to see if you really want this. You know what I mean? So it's like you going, you know what I mean, look, this test ain't going nowhere. Don't get me wrong. So for whatever reason, you know what I mean, like I said, you end up knocking one of these little fine little sorties off, man. I mean, you can get, I mean, the lesson ain't going nowhere. But if we could pass this lesson, we could go to the next level and get that. And get that. You know what I mean? It's not like you're losing out on something. You know what I mean? Like that's there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pretty much, you already got it. She's already there. You know what I mean? But like right now we building. You know what I mean? We building. So like, let's go. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share with y'all. This is Dana Poole Jr., Master Executive 8. Hey, any comments? You have anything to say about this topic? Leave a comment below. Like the video. If this helped you, share it. If you feel like it'll help somebody else. And if you're on this seed retention journey, stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused. And if for whatever reason you get off for whatever reason, just get back on. You know what I mean? Use the energy. Don't just let it sit there. This will change your life. Even something as simple as a week. You ain't got to go as long as I'm going. Like, no, you don't got to do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying there are benefits to retaining your seed. I mean, the discipline that it instills in you, like I said, goes into other things. So if you'll start to notice by doing this area, boom, now you find yourself going to the gym consistently. Now you find yourself meditating consistently. Now you find yourself doing your yoga consistently, doing your breathing exercise consistently, eating better consistently. You find yourself now being able to be consistent from this one thing, from the one thing that's at your core that just spills over into everything else. So that's it. So I wanted to share with you guys. Stay in the pool, Junior Master Executive 8. Oh, one last thing. I was going to make this a separate video, but I'm going to keep it here. Don't mix your business with your pleasure. You should know that already. But like, every time I've done that, I mean, whether it was somebody I worked with, somebody I hired, somebody that was doing business with, every time it just didn't end well. Didn't end well. I mean, I ain't really gonna go into the details, but yeah, it never ended well. Like there was nothing that came out of it that was like good. You know what I'm saying? Like except for that moment when y'all link up, or moments, or whatever. So yeah, don't mix your business with your pleasure. Keep yourself professional in your dealings when doing business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and hey, look, you could be flexible with this. Like, some people have met their, I don't know, husbands or wives or whatever through work or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying that won't happen, but like, keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep it professional. All right, guys. Dana Poole, Junior Master Executive 8. And I'll talk to y'all later.